Hello, and welcome to another episode of Gaijin Gaming. This episode is about, kind of tell by the title, a thread that it was a thread that was put up by Andsy on Pete's Game Room forum, and Andsy is one of those cool people on the forums and stuff. So he also has a podcast that he's doing with somebody else that's on the forums, B Roland1 or Broland. I always would think Browland because it's. Anywho, the Andsy put up this thing. He's done it a few times before, and it's the Gentleman's Challenge. And what this actually derived from was not last year, maybe last year, around last year, like kind of 2010, 2011, like December 2010, January 2011. He and I had been kind of talking back and forth about things, and the discussion came up that I had not played Genza Suikoden 2, which. Ah, hey. So, and I hadn't played it yet, and he was like, oh, the travesty and all whatever else Brit people say, bollocks, bananas, I don't know. And he said that I should play it, and and I'm not usually one to. I don't like people telling me what I should play because I don't have lots of free time, and I'm kind of like one of those antisocial gamers, so I like to play what I want to play when I want to play it, kind of thing. Unfortunately, so and I was like, okay, if that's the case, if I want to play this, then you have to play Secret of Mana, because he hadn't played Secret of Mana. I think that's. I'm hoping that's right. From what I remember, it was Secret of Mana, and so he played through that. And because I hadn't played Genza Suikoden 2 nor 1, I actually played through both of them. There's a PSP release of both 1 and 2 together, and so I played through 1 and then I played through 2 after it. And he decided that that was a pretty awesome idea, and he ran with it, and he's like, let's start the Gents challenge. And so from the time the challenge starts until it finishes, which is like a month period, you're paired up with somebody, and you give a list of games you want to beat or something, and then same with the person you're paired with, and then you each choose a game from that list that other person has to play and beat within that month. And I was paired up with Darrow, and I wish I could remember his Twitter because I was going to plug it. I'll put stuff down below. I think it's like Darrow85. I don't remember. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll put it down below, and you can yell at me later. I'm sorry. Anywho, he felt that it was necessary that I play and beat Mario and Luigi 3, well, like a Mario and Luigi RPG 3, or it's Inside Bowser's Story. So, yeah. Woo. And I gave him the extremely difficult task of beating Xenoblade and also Gonzalez, one of the secret bosses that's like really hard. Sorry about that. I'm a dick. Anywho, I started playing this like last weekend, and I've been kind of like shelled myself out, and I shelled myself up, and I really wanted to like play and beat this because I had played this about a year ago, like maybe a year or two ago, and I had played about 10 hours of it, and I really enjoyed it. Like, I played Superstar Saga, and I liked that, but I didn't play the second one with the babies. I had no interest in, like, was it like Travelers in Time or something like that? I was like, didn't really get into it. However, I was sent a link from one of my friends, and he sent it to me, and he's like, dude, this has got like some wicked final boss music, and he's like, you should check it out. And he sent me the link for the final boss theme, and the final boss theme is pretty freaking sweet. So just kind of throw it out here, the person who made the the soundtrack is Yoko Shimomura. She did like Kingdom Hearts. She also worked on Radiant Historia. She's done a ton of stuff. Live a Live. And just so they really awesome composer. She also did music for Xenoblade and stuff. Really awesome composer, and she did the music for this. And while the music as a whole is kind of, it's nice. It's not like something crazy. Eh, the final boss music is pretty sweet. Like I really, it's kind of out of left field for the game because you're playing through it, you're like, oh, this is some really good music, do do do, and then you finally get to the final boss and it's like, Wah! And you're just like, oh, this is pretty awesome. So, yeah. So, comment about the music itself is it's really nice, and they actually kind of change it too. So when you're playing, like the whole concept of the game is that it kind of it more so focuses on Bowser in a way, and Mario and Luigi are they're there and they're really important to the game, but it almost like they try to keep the spotlight on Bowser except for at certain points, and it's more about that than Mario and Luigi, really. At least that's how I kind of felt playing through it. And they get sucked up into Bowser, and so they're inside, and they have to like go around to different body parts and kind of like give him restore certain like power ups that he has, and like breathing fire, being able to turn into a spike ball and roll places, or like be able to punch, kind of thing. Uh, and also do the stomp, like he goes into the air and like spike stomp, shell stomp, whatever the heck it's called, and while you're doing this, you're having to deal with just a whole bunch of just crap. I believe the English character's name's like Fawful or something, if I remember correctly, and he's being devious, and he is like finds this dark star, and he's trying to awaken the dark star to absorb its power and all this kind of crap. So that's the story in a nutshell. And the game itself, like the battles and everything, are really easy. Like the whole, yeah, I would say the game as a whole is just really easy. Like I don't really have any trouble with that. I enjoyed it, but it seemed a lot easier, and there didn't seem as much fighting as I thought there would be. I don't know. For some reason, when I played Mario and Luigi 1, it seemed a lot longer, and it seemed a bit more difficult. I don't know if it was just new at the time or what, but or I was just dumb. That could easily be it, but this game was a lot easier, I felt. But it was still really enjoyable. Actually, it was like not only that, but I had I enjoy the kind of interactivity that's kind of done through the turn-based battle kind of thing, where you're having to avoid and hit, and you can also do damage, take damage. Well, you can deal damage to the enemies and stuff at times with certain attacks when they're attacking you and stuff. I like that. It's nice. It's interactive. It keeps it. It's a nice twist to that sort of the genre. I actually, there was a few times that I kind of laughed. I thought there was some really like silly and funny parts into the game that kind of just, if it didn't make me laugh, it was just kind of, it made me smile. So like one example would be like the star treatment you get for going when you go to the star shop in the town. I don't know. It's like really funny. You get like you get the tea and the massage and like all that kind of stuff. They treat you well. So I like when you level up, it doesn't really show the number per se, like how much you need to level up, but rather they do it with a flagpole, and so like the flag rises. The flag rises on the flagpole with more experience you get, and once it reaches the top, you level up. I actually like that. It's a nice little way of doing it, and you're not like constantly looking at numbers going, oh my god, I need to like fight 6 more battles to get it like this. Nothing like that. So, yeah, there's the one thing that I really liked that that's they kind of added because Koopa's in here, or Bowser, he's in here, is there's like four giant Koopa or giant like Giga Bowser fights in the game. And so what you do is you take the DS. Yes, it's a pink DS. I bought it off of a friend. But you take the DS and you actually put it sideways, and you have to use it like this, and then Koopa or Bowser's over here, and then the enemy's over here, and you have like your like regular punch and stuff, and then you also breathe into the mic to breathe fire and everything, and those were pretty awesome. I like those. I like those a lot. Those were really fun. So, yeah, I don't know if there's anything else I wanted to add to this. So, it took me about 20 hours or so. It wasn't like too horribly long. I mean, it was quick. It was nice. It was enjoyable. I really, really liked it. And I like to thank Daro for challenging me to beating it. So, yeah. Awesome. So, if you guys haven't played it yet, I would suggest playing it. If anything, listen to the freaking final boss theme, because it's pretty awesome. It's kind of like I don't know if you guys have played a 1,000-Year Door, the Paper Mario for the GameCube. But it's kind of along the same vein as that. Not necessarily like the style of music, but rather just the sheer awesomeness of it. So, yeah. And I just wanted to make a video and report in that I have beaten Mario and Luigi 3. Or Inside Bowser's Story. So, yeah. That's it. So, thanks for watching, guys, and have a good day.